Whoopi Goldberg is an American actor, comedian, author and television personality, and a human rights advocate, as well as the longtime host of the daytime talk show The View, a recipient of numerous accolades. She's one of the 18 entertainers to win the EGOT, which includes an Emmy Award, a Grammy Award, an Academy Award, Oscar, and a Tony Award. In 2001, she received the Mark Twain Prize for American Humor. Early life. Karen Elaine Johnson, known professionally as Whoopi Goldberg, was born on November 13, 1955 in New York City. Goldberg and her elder brother, Clyde, were raised by their mother, Amy, in a housing project in Chelsea section of Manhattan. Goldberg's father left the family, and her single mother worked a variety of jobs, including teaching and nursing, to make ends meet. Goldberg changed her name when she decided that her given name was too boring. She claims to be half Jewish and half Catholic, and Goldberg is attributed to her family history. With her trademark dreadlocks, wide impeached grin, and piercing humor, Goldberg is best known for her adept portrayals in both comedic and dramatic roles, as well as her groundbreaking work in the Hollywood film industry as an African-American woman. Goldberg unknowingly suffered from dyslexia, which affected her studies and ultimately induced her to drop out of high school at the age of 17. The Spook Show. In 1974, Goldberg moved to California, living in a variety of cities for the next 7 years, including Los Angeles, San Diego, and San Francisco. At one point during this time, she worked as a mortuary beautician while pursuing a career in show business. During her stay in San Francisco, Goldberg won a Bay Area Theater Award for her portrayal of comedian Mumps Mabley in a one-woman show. Shortly after receiving this honor, she returned to New York City. In 1983, she starred in the enormously popular The Spook Show. The one-woman off-Broadway production featured her own original comedy material that addressed the issue of race in America with unique profundity, style, and wit. Among her most poignant and typically contradictory creations were Little Girls, an African-American child obsessed with having blonde hair, and Fontaine. Goldberg has stated that she was once a functioning drug addict. In 2009, Whoopi opened up about how she was once young, homeless, and addicted to heroin. The actress and comedian told The Telegraph she had dropped out of high school and gotten involved with drugs. Young, homeless, and addicted to heroin, she explained, "I was once a child of the 60s, so I ingested as many mind-altering substances as I could. It was a rite of passage, and when I got clean, I was convinced I wanted to be an actor." In a March 1991 issue of Ebony magazine, Whoopi revealed it was not easy getting clean. In 1984, director Mike Nichols had moved The Spook Show to a Broadway stage, and in 1985, Goldberg won a Grammy Award for Best Comedy Album for the recording of skits taken from the show, The Color Purple. As a result of this success, she began to receive significant attention from Hollywood insiders. Director Steven Spielberg cast Goldberg in the leading female role of his 1985 production of The Color Purple, adapted from the novel by Alice Walker. The film went on to earn 10 Academy Awards and 5 Golden Globe nominations. Goldberg herself received an Oscar nomination and her first Golden Globe Award for Best Actress. Movies. Goldberg's success with The Color Purple launched a highly visible acting career. Since 1985, she has appeared in more than 150 films and television productions. Her early film credits include the spy comedy Jumping Jack Flash 1986, directed by Penny Marshall, Fatal Beauty 1987, co-starring Sam Elliott, Clara's Heart 1988, Homer and Eddie 1989, co-starring James Belushi, and the civil rights period drama The Long Walk Home 1990, co-starring Sissy Spacek. Oscar win for Ghosts, starring opposite Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore. Goldberg's performance as storefront medium spiritual advisor Oda Mae Brown in the 1990 film Ghosts led to a number of milestone achievements. She won the 1991 Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress, making her just the second African-American woman to nab an Oscar. The role also garnered Goldberg her second Golden Globe, as well as the Black Entertainer of the Year Award from the NAACP and the Excellence Award at the Women in Film Festival. In 1991, Goldberg appeared in the comedy Subdish with an all-star cast featuring Sally Field, Kevin Kline, and Elizabeth Shue, among others. She then appeared as Detective Susan Avery in Robert Altman's parody of the Hollywood movie business, The Player 1992, starring Tim Robbins. Sister Act. Also in 1992, she starred in the enormously popular Sister Act as a world-weary lounge singer disguised as a nun hiding from the mafia. Directed by Emil Andolino, Sister Act earned Goldberg an American Comedy Award for Funniest Actress in a Motion Picture, as well as another Golden Globe nomination for Best Actress in a Comedy. 1990. The surprising success of this film led to Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit 1993, which featured Maggie Smith reprising her role as Mother Superior, as well as James Coburn and then unknown R&B artist Lauryn Hill. In November 2019, Goldberg revealed that she would be reprising her role of Dolores Van Cartier for a 6-week run of Sister Act, the musical, in London in 2020. The Whoopi Goldberg Show. Goldberg launched her own television talk show, The Whoopi Goldberg Show, in 1992, featuring Goldberg in one-on-one interview with prominent political and Hollywood celebrities. The program ran for 200 episodes until 1993, when it was cancelled due to low ratings. That year, Goldberg also appeared in the feature film Made in America, co-starring her then boyfriend Ted Danson. In 1994, 96, and 99, Goldberg hosted the Academy Awards, making her the first woman to do so. Beginning in 1986, she also co-hosted Comic Relief, a live showcase of big-ticket comedians that raised money for the homeless. In 1997, she was given a special Emmy for her participation in the 7 live showcases. In 1998, Goldberg began appearing on celebrity game show Hollywood Squares, for which she was nominated for 2 Daytime Emmy Awards. Her film credits during the time include The Deep End of the Ocean 1999 with Michelle Pfeiffer and Gay Interrupted 1999, co-starring Winona Ryder and Angelina Jolie. In 2002, she produced the Broadway show Thoroughly Modern Millie, for which she received a Tony Award, and that same year won an Emmy for her starring role in the documentary Beyond Tara, The Extraordinary Life of Hattie McDaniel. In 2004, Goldberg returned to Broadway to star in a self-titled one-woman show, and in 2006, she debuted a syndicated radio show, Wake Up with Whoopi. The View. Goldberg became the moderator of the daytime talk show, The View, on September 4, 2007. On her first day, she defended football star Michael Vick in his dogfighting case, noting that the spectacle is not unusual for a Southern native like Vick. It's like cockfighting in Puerto Rico, she said. There are certain things that are indicative to certain parts of the country. On the next day's broadcast, Goldberg insisted she had repeated several times she did not condone what Vick did. 2 years later, in 2009, she would share an Emmy win with her cast in the Outstanding Talk Show host category. With political discourse often on the menu, Goldberg found herself in the middle of The View's most heated moments. In 2010, she and co-host Joy Behar walked off stage after conservative news pundit Bill O'Reilly argued against the construction of a Muslim community center near the Ground Zero site in Manhattan. In 2018, Goldberg sparred with another Fox News analyst, Jeannie Pirro, when Pirro accused her of having President Trump's derangement syndrome. In September 2019, Goldberg announced she was joining the CBS All Access adaptation of Stephen King's The Stand as the 108-year-old Mother Abigail, a choice that prompted her to report to The View a few days later with white hair. Director and author. During her time on The View, Goldberg has sought out other creative opportunities. She went behind the scenes to direct the 2013 documentary Whoopi Goldberg Presents Mom Mabley, which explores the life and career of one of the first successful African-American women in stand-up comedy. Goldberg also appeared on several episodes of the TV musical Glee and was among the famous faces in the ensemble cast of Big Stone Gap 2015, and author of both children's and adult fare. She dished out relationship advice with her 2015 book, If Someone Says You Complete Me, Run. Medical marijuana business. In March 2016, Goldberg announced she was launching a medical marijuana startup aimed to help women with menstrual issues. The brand Whoopi and Maya is in collaboration with co-founder Maya Elizabeth, who is also founder of another medical cannabis brand. Goldberg's desire to stake her claim in the booming marijuana industry was due to her long-time experience with painful menstrual cycles. She's professed that marijuana was the only way she could find relief. Personal life. In 1973, Goldberg married her former drug counselor, Alvin Martin. The couple had one daughter, Alexandra, and divorced in 1979. She was married to cameraman David Glasson from 1986 to 1988 and to actor Leigh Trachtenberg from 1994 to 1995. Goldberg had then dated renowned actor Frank Langella for several years. Goldberg is a gay and lesbian rights activist and an NRA member. She holds a PhD in literature from New York University. She also has an honorary degree from Wilson College in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. Net worth. Whoopi Goldberg is estimated to have a net worth of over $60 million as of 2023. Hi, thanks for watching to the end. I hope this video has been informative and entertaining. If you like this video and you would like to see more content like this, kindly like, share, leave a comment in the comment section, and also please subscribe to this channel if you have not already subscribed yet. Thanks for watching to the end. Have a nice day and look out for the next video.